We've
Alright, he throws the first rock and it hits you.
Alright, deflect.
I know that I break glass when I try to bend it.
You're not doing it right then.
Take 13 damage as you try again to deflect it, and just it hits. What hurts even more is the second rock that hits you.
Oh
Is your
god.
pride?
30 damage.
Okay, so did 43 total? Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use a wholeness of body to recover 3 times 42 hit points. So back up to 66. I just down there, and then I'm gonna fly a little farther out of range.
Great.
Like, hey,
Quit being
hit me out
dumb.
here!
I can do this all day, little bird. Hit.
All right, deflect. Are you taking into account my displacement, my Koga displacement?
Did
No,
that
he's
go away
not.
after you got
Not that.
It goes away after I get hit every turn, but it should start blurring again at the start of every turn.
Okay, I've completely forgot about that. All right. So there's. All right, we'll just say for sake of argument that the 2 rocks that he throws this time miss.
All right. I'm gonna
This
fly
is
in.
great.
I'm gonna fly in and do some airstrikes at him again. Actually, yeah, because I don't want him to grab me again. Come on.
Ah,
That's a hit.
All right, cool.
hey.
You're a big boy.
Another one.
That's a hit.
3.
I do think we should get elvish curtains, however.
Oh yes,
Oh, Elvis.
almost exclusively.
That's a hit.
Have you seen the lace work they do? It's absolutely astounding.
Don't tell the dwarves.
So gnomish glass, elvish curtains, and then dwarven walls.
That sounds like the best of all the worlds.
No, but my
Who's doing the carpets?
great grandmother
Who's doing what?
worst elvish curtains. Ugh.
On this board,
You need to make sure that you buy from the right person, otherwise they just look tacky.
picks up a stray picks up a tree, like a small tree that he just and chucks it like a spear. And it misses. In frustration, he ends up throwing his sword. And misses. Gah!
Aww.
The man is weaponless now.
Sad.
Bad 'cause bad.
Aw.
Destroy him.
I'm gonna destroy him.
Yeah.
Finish him.
That's a hit.
Miss.
That's a miss.
3.
That thing went flying around the screen.
That's a hit.
At some point, I will crit.
I mean, you did, but it got thrown out because you were at disadvantage.
That's a hit. 3 hits.
Ooh, spicy.
Boom, 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 boom.
He's definitely looking like tired and haggard and beat up. He's got bruises. He's got blood running down his mouth.
You know
He's
what? Say uncle and run away.
fucking he's so fucking done. He actually it's a running jump and tries to leap at you. And actually manages to cover some distance. Ah! So we'll see if he can actually grab you.
Where are you guys? Are you guys on the side of the mountain?
I think they're inside the volcanic tube.
He misses you. He grabs the illusion of you and just falls. Damn it!
Ah!
Take some falling damage.
Oh!
Ow.
Do we feel the tremors?
How big is this guy?
Like, thunder. There's storm rolling by. Huh.
Now you can make one part of the nunchuck out of a dragon femur and the other out of a giant femur.
Laying there all bruised and battered and beat and just. Ah!
Hey. Do you wanna like give up? Do you wanna go and tell your friends how you got your arse handed to you by like a little bird lady?
Picks up another. He finds another boulder. It's not the size that he's used to, but he's still. It's too big.
Oh, Mike!
We lost him.
Oh no!
Guess I'll die then.
Mike!
He's still there for me.
And it goes up and back down.
Oh no!
Oh no. And just.
Oh my god.
Oh. Oh. Oh, hell. RP in pieces. Oh. Brush a little stone dust off of me. I'm gonna proceed with a little bit more care. Are there any other fire giants around?
Not that you can see.
I'm gonna like.
So, Aera, for defeating a deadly encounter, gains that much experience.
What?
I get 5,000 experience for killing a fire giant.
Oh my god!
That's fucking amazing.
Hey!
Love Barnes.
I was like pulling out a very small
I have this.
Oh god!
I have this unshakable urge to get in a fight all of a sudden.
the surge of energy that comes with the level up.
By myself. I want to banish something with my bardic instrument.
But
Yeah, let me just offset the entire difficulty of an encounter by banishing one creature.
Alright. Let me roll a hit die.
What would you be banishing me into? Would it be something that I could escape from?
I don't think it works like that.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
So, on a quick side note about the link that you sent, so the guy, the screaming cowboy, is Jimmy Barnes, and if you've never heard him or Joe Bonamassa, listen to this song. It is a great song, very good, like blues ballad.
I love the screaming cowboy. It's great.
Oh yeah, and he does a good amount of the screaming, but actually it's funny because Joe Bonamassa's from Central New York.
Oh my god!
Just so yeah, that was that.
All right. Oh no. Do I manage to get a very smelly dragon femur?
oh no.
So badly.
It's you're trying to like.
Oh, Mike, no.
I think Mike try to roll.
What? Oh, there he goes.
There we go.
There, all right, so you're like slashing at it with your talons, trying to like free it from all the
Like eating
muscle,
lizard.
and you're pulling on it, and it snaps in half.
No!
You broke the strongest bone in the body. Congratulations.
I want to try to get on the other leg.
Oh my god.
This time, you're like, okay, let's be smart about this. You open it up more along the leg. You make sure to remove the tendons and things like that, and you gently coax it out. All right, actually, I want to retcon what happened. So instead of you breaking it, you pulled on it and you yanked it and you get it out, but it's kind of slippery from the blood. So you're like, aha, and it goes off into the lava.
No.
Tink. So yeah, so you get the second one out. There you go. You got this big fuck off dragon bone that's about the size of you.
I'm covered in blood and viscera and rotting meat. And I
Yay.
fly back to the castle.
Pretty sure some of your bones are cracked. Some of your ribs are definitely cracked.
Oh shoot, that's right. There was this broken ribs thing that I totally forgot about. Let me just roll some con saves here. Okay, that one's fine. That one's fine. It's a DC 10, so we'll go for 5. Oh no.
So you're flying back, and then you're like, cat, ribs. Make another save. You're flying through the sky.
I was fine while I was fighting, and now it hurts. It hurts.
She's like, do your breathing exercise. Okay, just okay. You're out in altitude. Okay.
Alright.
And you eventually make it back. You just land on top of in the middle of the square. You've got a big fuck off dragon bone.
A little bit of blood.
In.
I will not count this day toward healing.
Ha.
And you look over and you see all of Arranis, Illianor, and Vernon all sitting there talking about the interior design.
What about the tablecloth? So they.
Oh.
Aera?
Aera?
No!
So
Aera,
I got it!
I'm
Aera,
gonna
what did you do?
I'm getting some fuck off nunchucks!
I'm gonna go over to Aera and I'm going to give her a 6th level cure wounds.
I'll go over to Aera and I'll one hand pick up the bone.
And I will have to to clean her up.
Well,
Wow.
Is this your blood?
I am healed back up to full.
God, Aera, you smell terrible.
Most of it's not mine. Some of it's.
What did you do?
A red dragon femur.
Really?
I
Were
killed
you beaten up by the corpse of a red dragon?
Oh no! I
Yes.
also killed the fire giant.
You what?
You did what?
Oh, there was this idiot was muttering about somebody was trying to somebody had told him to come and clean things up and he hated it. And I said hello, and he didn't say hi back. Instead, he tried to. He grabbed me and he was like, "You will make a fine slave." And he was like carrying me up the volcano.
And you
I
just fought him?
I escaped, and I told him that I was just gonna go and get some dragon bones. And then he started chucking rocks at me, and so I started chucking thunder things at him. And then he threw a rock, and it hit himself in the face, and he died.
nice.
I asked him if he wanted to stop like every single round.
Well, I guess it's no fault of your own then.
Yeah. Also, my ribs hurt like a mother, and I almost fell out of the sky on the way back. But
Well,
so I
I'm
don't.
glad you're all
I
right.
think I want to aggravate those a little bit.
So, we might want to camp out at the volcano.
Oh, did I accidentally cause a diplomatic incident?
I can't hear
think
what you're saying.
I think it was a worthwhile diplomatic incident.
Did I accidentally cause a diplomatic incident?
Probably.
Diplomatic.
However, there can't be a diplomatic incident if there's no fire giants left.
You are correct.
I'd rather it didn't come to that, but I feel like if they feel that did he live?
He's fucking dead, man.
See, if he lived and went back, then all of a sudden they're a little scared as to what a bird can do. What can 6 people do?
Well, but he didn't live, right?
No, he's freaking dead.
Well, then he's just an idiot who died.
Was he sent by somebody?
He was muttering.
You said that he got crushed by his own rock, right?
Yeah, but he was saying something about being sent up here to clean up after the dragon.
That implies some sort of boss that he has.
How inconvenient it was. But I didn't really get anything from that. I was just like, hello, I am also here to clean up. You know, being the person who killed the dragon and all. And then he was like, you are a puny little bird person and I will make you my slave. And, you know, I already told you the rest, so it just went downhill from there.
Yeah.
So it might be my inner Zed speaking to me.
Oh shit, you have an inner Zed?
Yeah, I keep him suppressed with
Terrifying.
Force tranquilizer.
yeah.
You're not wrong.
Did you at least push the body into the lava?
Does that work for fire giants?
I mean, it's going to be a little less obvious than if, I don't know, his femur's fucking missing.
No, I didn't take the giant's femur. I took the dragon's femur.
Ah, okay. That could be acceptable.
I think if he's just crushed by a fucking rock, wouldn't he just look like he's an idiot who died under a rock?
I mean, you know,
No problem for
it's
you.
a little bit more like you remember how you looked like a. No, you wouldn't remember. You looked like a smear of red jelly on the ground after the dragon had his way with you. You wouldn't remember that though.
Wait,
You are incredibly blasé about the death of Vernon.
I'm sorry. It's a bit of blank patch in my mind.
Yeah. Anyway, that's what his head looks like now. I don't know if they could even recognize him.
Do I know enough about fire giant culture to know if they're going to come looking?
You can go ahead and make a nature check for that one.
Well, how bad was I exactly?
Oh, you know that like fancy fish egg paste that you eat sometimes?
Oh yeah.
That doesn't seem correct. Oh, that seems a little more correct. 15.
15. So, if they sent someone out to do something, they would probably give it a few days, and if they don't return, then they're going to be like, well, something probably went wrong. We should probably go send out a search party or something.
So we don't have a problem on the horizon. We have a problem scheduled for the next few days.
I'll just pencil into the calendar problem.
Hey, King
There's
Mavarax and
that check. There's something in the back of your mind that's bothering you.
I would like
You
to.
can't put your finger on it.
I'd like to listen to that something very carefully.
All right, make another nature check.
Oh.
I'm a very good listener.
So it takes you a while. You actually have to like think about it.
We talked to the voice in the back of your head.
Fire giants. You understand the ordning in their culture.
Yep.
Fire giants don't exist in this world anymore. They were hunted down by the dwarves a long time ago.
There are no fire giants.
No, there's
We
definitely
fought a ghost.
at least one fire giant. Well, was one fire giant.
Just because it has red hair doesn't mean it's a fire giant. We accept all hairs.
It's not a volcano.
That's a good point.
Yeah, in a volcano.
Why don't we go examine it?
Well, I can't carry any of you.
Well, we can go.
Well, Aera, if you can't even lift a fire giant, how are you supposed to lift the castle?
That is a question for your engineers.
I'm happy that you trust me to solve such an issue.
It's more that it wasn't something I thought about until you brought it up, so I figure it's something you should deal with.
Perfect.
Okay. So let's take a trip. Let's take a trip to a volcano.
Awesome. Wait,
Does anyone object?
we can just
I don't
teleport there.
object.
We don't have to
I don't-
fly.
I don't object, but can I see about doing something first? I know Vernon wanted to try to do some shopping, but then he talked about interior design.
I was gonna ask somebody to make something else.
Great.
Yeah, that too.
I'm going to go weapon shopping. Do you want to come along?
God, it smells so bad. I'm not liking it.
As much as I would like to continue being a part of the hilarity, I am extremely tired. So I'm
Okay.
probably going to be getting out of here.
I'll take your
Okay.
whole beauty rest.
Thank you,
Sorry,
thank
guys.
you for joining us.
Good night, man.
Yeah. Yeah, good night, everybody.
See you.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Night.
We'll talk soon.
I was going off to do king things.
Thanks.
I'm gonna go get more wine because tonight feels like a good night for bad decisions.
Right.
Um,
I was gonna
Is
say,
there-
let me actually go grab another cider.
mm.
God.
Oh,
Ooh, kind of.
I am
wanna...
considering something here.
Arr.
I'll get you a beer. I'll get beer rum and coke.
Thank-
I'll have to get some stuff for mojitos tomorrow.
Yeah.
We got mojitos on stream.
Stream mojitos.
I'm just trying to work out the magical form to make all of this work.
I'm gonna see if I can.
Like,
I think it's time. I'm not gonna be able to.
better I feel right now.
Okay, I know how to make it transcend the planes. That's the easy part.
Oh God.
I'll probably do an
My
advertisement.
mic is still on.
So is mine.
Okay. I will have to doodle.
Oh,
Eventually people will see this.
she's so good.
I mean, it'll be...
Yeah, but what time do you want to stream? Because I should probably do a promotional post somewhere, like on
7?
Twitter or something. Yeah, you can do that.
Look at this baby. She's so
Is this pen
good.
right? Is the next
I love
question.
her. I love you. Oh.
So they're going to a weapon shop. Is it safe to assume there's an armor shop near where they're going?
On the other end.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm in this odd state, which, as a Dungeons and Dragons player, never bodes well. Of where I don't have much in the way of desire for magical items or supplies. Actually, no. Do you mind if I just like buy reagents for myself and subtract the costs to save time?
Yeah, go for it.
I would also
Okay.
like to do the same to resupply my spells a little bit.
Yeah, same. I need my wand of magic missiles back. No.
Actually,
How many-
apparently I've done that recently.
How many charges? I'm gonna use all 6 to kill the dragon's son. Oh, you fucker. Ugh. Dad.
Good times.
Here.
Good times.
So,
Is it
that's-
possible for me to find +1 plate in Cornin?
Can you use plate?
I'm a barbarian. I can use everything.
No, you can only use
Nope.
medium.
I'll go up to medium.
Can I only go to medium? Why did I think I could go to full to?
Wishful thinking.
I might be confusing it with weapons.
Yeah,
Being able to
all
do it.
weapons, just medium armor and shields.
Then that changes everything.
Could I find +1 half plate?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll go with that. Can I find +1 half plate?
All right. So,
Or 2. I know that's wishful thinking, because that's very rare, but...
give me a minute.
Same. And I'll probably take the best magic armor I can get. That doesn't require attunement.
Look, watch, you get the apparatus of the crab. That's one big piece of armor, right?
Yep. Crab battle up. Crab battle.
All right. Plus.
So the one tries to clean herself. She sends little like.
All right. Let's see.
Tonight's bad Vernon decisions are brought to you by Brooklyn Lager, which is bottled in Utica. Great fact that I found out when I think, where was it when we were playing Iron Gods?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was like, Brooklyn Lager, where is it? Oh yeah, it's in Utica. Good old Brooklyn, Utica.
All right. Let's see. So, you find a set of +1 half plate for 13,000.
Ooh.
Mm.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Do they happen to have a +2?
+2 will be.
If not, do they have a second set of +1? Because Vernon sounded like he was interested.
Yeah.
2 sets of +1 if they don't have a +2.
If there's a better one, you can have a better one.
They do have a set of +2. It is for 40,000.
Oh, I can do that. I can do that.
Great, and I'll get the +1 one.
But the flying fortress.
Oh, don't worry, we have money to chuck at that.
I mean, Throkk, you just basically spent all the money you won from the dragon.
Yeah. And after that,
You're comfortable with that decision?
after the dragon fight, Throkk knows that he's going to go up against bigger, badder things, and he needs to be more prepared. And his measly, unarmored 16 armor class isn't cutting it.
Well, that's a good point.
So 40. Yeah.
40,000.
Yeah.
It will take. They take your measurements. Well, actually, no. It's magic armor. Just fits to
It
you.
just
You just kind of, you start putting it on.
One fun.
Shink.
And how much was it for the +1 half plate?
23,000.
I thought was it
I thought it was less than that.
13.
13?
13,000. I'm sorry.
Price is magically going up. Knock this out and knock out my 10,000 gold. There we go. And I mean, there wouldn't be a place around here that has wings of flying, would there?
You can check the some various magic item shops if you want to make a persuasion with advantage.
Oh,
Hashtag
big
nice
old
guys.
jingling coin purse. And yet, it's still
They do direct you to a magic item shop where you find a very old old black dragonborn who is busily working on a magic item.
Hello.
What?
I said hello.
Hello. Hold on. He pulls out this horn that looks like it was made out of a black dragon. He holds up to what you presume to be his ear. What? Who are you and what do you want?
Yes, I'm looking for. I'm in the market for a new cape.
Up!
What?
Did they speak English and what?
What?
Say what again? Say what again? I dare you! Otto just yells to the other room. What?
Yes, sorry. I'm in the market for a new cape.
Drapes?
Yes, those two actually. Those are the full drapes. Do you have drapes?
I
coming for a cape.
get drapes. Grapes? A
Yes,
grape?
I'm a big fan of Drake's earlier work, but most of Otto's recent stuff I'm not super keen on.
Boo!
Do you even listen to Drake?
So hold up. Pull up, little notebook, and I go. Cape. Wings of flying. Oh, I lost my. Oh, yeah, there it is.
Hold on. I have to. This is all I can think of.
Uh-oh.
I don't recall, Mr. What? Hold on. He takes out He takes out a scroll of parchment. You can see that what appears to be someone's handwriting is already on it. He just flips it over and sets down a inkwell and a quill.
What?
He doesn't understand what you're saying, so he pulls out a scroll with someone else's writing on it, and he flips it over to a fresh side, and he sets down a inkwell and a quill, so you can write out your request.
Yes. Hello, my name is Sir Vernon Woodrow Worthington, and I would like to purchase Wings of Flying. Sincerely yours, Sir Vernon Woodrow Worthington.
Okay, so Sir Vernon Woodrow Worthington.
It's like when the Sir rapidly squished into the front because he keeps forgetting that he's a Sir.
Senor. Senor Vernon.
See, Estoy Vernon.
This is why I don't go shopping anymore.
Arranis was, I prefer to make all the things I would otherwise buy.
Yeah, they would be paying me.
Yo quiero estar un pájaro.
¿Qué? He's thinking about it, and he goes over to a rack, and he pulls out. He's just kind of looking through. He just starts like pulling things off and looking at them, tossing them this way and that. Eventually, he comes out with one. He goes, here it is. And he brings it back over and lays it down, and he says, 14,000 gold.
Why are you yelling? I can hear you just fine.
What?
14,000 gold. That seems a bit much, don't you think?
What?
That seems a bit much, don't you think? Write it down.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's the price that it covers the expenses.
What expenses?
I don't think you want to know the answer to that, Sonny.
Very well.
What?
I said very well. 14,000. I couldn't persuade you to go for 10,000, could I? 10?
Yeah, I think it's noon.
Write down 10,000.
Say that again.
Write down. Could I persuade you to go to 10,000?
Split the difference. 12,000.
11.
13.
First base.
I don't know. He's on third. We're not talking about him.
Fine, 12. Put down 12.
All right, you hand over. You hand over your 12,000. He hands you this nicely folded cloak.
Very well. Goody. Would you be interested in buying something? No. Actually, never mind. I'll do it somewhere else.
Goodbye. Have a nice day.
Yes, buy. Yes. Wings of fly.
Leah.
What a nice lady.
So, oh, never mind. He's gone.
Yeah.
Good thing this is an Aera event, because Aera event was just like, oh, she's deaf. That means I can steal from her.
Yeah, right.
Does this old Black Dragonborn seem hit a little close to home for anybody else?
Yeah, I
No,
was like,
just me?
This seems familiar.
No, just me.
All you need now is a really odd no Mr. Lawyer.
I love how I was telling my roommates, I love how there's a NPC in your game right now that knows more about me than everyone else does.
Yeah. And these are NPCs I was like kind of tossing about, and like I was like, maybe they'll come back and deal with this.
Okay. A quick tangent. Just so
I don't believe that for a second.
There's no quick tangents here.
So Autumn works for an ENT, ear, nose, and throat
Okay.
doctor,
Mm.
and she has to call patients who need to be scheduled for hearing tests, hearing exams, etc. And a lot of the time, they'll start arguing with her, going, "I don't need a hearing test. He wants to come in for a hearing test," and often they will respond, "What? Speak louder. I can't hear you. Why does he
What?
need me to come in for a hearing test?"
Oh my God.
So while I'm doing this character yelling what, she's getting, her blood pressure's slowly rising. She's like, "Well, I have patience. I might stab you in your sleep. Just delayed response. You've got to stop."
It's time to stop.
Love you too. So yes, I just wanted to fill you in on that little bit because she's giving me a fucking running commentary, going, "Oh my God, I swear to God."
Remember, she has to live with the voices.
She
We're
does.
done. We're done at midnight.
So, weird thing happened. I think that I was done killing that fire giant. I wasn't like, I was really, when you fly, you get really like thirsty because it's all salty and like gross, and I wasn't thirsty anymore. I haven't been for like 4 hours now. Kind of weird.
Well, maybe you just don't need to drink anything in the last 4 hours.
Have you met me?
Wait. There. And I run out and I sneak into the bag of holding
And guys.
and I pull out. Shut up. And I pull out a bottle of wine. And then I come back. It's like, so this holds no sway over you.
No, I still freaking want the wine. Give it to me.
Nope.
I said I didn't want water.
Aera, was this like a ploy just to get the wine?
It wasn't originally, but I'll just take credit for that. Give it.
See, what I put it in the bag. When you were talking about drinking, I thought you meant drinking, not drinking.
You just thought my intractable addiction problem will be immediately solved by finding the right enemy.
Yeah.
It's okay, Brandon.
Have you? How long have you been with us?
Enemy was yourself.
How long have you been with us? That is not that would not have been even in the top 10 of the strangest things that have happened to us.
5 or 6 months now, is it?
Okay, where would you how far high would you put that on, say, a top 10 list of strangest shit that's happened to us?
Good point. I don't know, maybe it's some monk shit.
I died.
That's right.
Yeah.
Really.
Apparently I was jelly.
Also,
Yeah, maybe you should be a little more tact with that.
I mean,
No.
You're alive. We brought you back. We're just gonna leave you like that.
Oh, well, that's great. I wasn't feeling bad about this. For me, it was just kind of a momentary.
See?
Oh, everything went dark.
See,
No, apparently I was jelly, and you were going to leave me.
No, I said I wasn't gonna leave you.
Oh, I thought you said you were.
No,
Sorry.
shut up.
I think I might have contracted deafness today.
I feel like I'm the only one that was moved by the fact he died.
It's okay, Vernon.
I knew that we had
I
this
was
stick.
moved by the fact that
Also,
I died.
I was all the way on the other side of the room, and I didn't see it happen. By the time I came back over, he was back.
Yeah, you actually you
So-
moved literally like 3 feet in one direction. We hit it sort of. You together.
Great.
Do I have the silence spell?
No, we hear you. Oh, you.
Oh, I do have the silence spell.
That's what you meant. I thought,
Good, I have the final say in any conversation I want.
Anyway, I just remembered now that my ribs have stopped like trying to kill me. I have an enormous stinky dragon bone that's just been sitting over there. So I'm gonna go and see if anybody wants to make nunchucks out of it. Arranis, do you want to come with?
Oh, I know the
Like,
best. I know the best place
talk
to go.
me?
Sure, I will go craftsman shopping with you.
No, I want like somebody who makes milkshake.
I will go craftsman shopping with you.
Excellent.
Okay. Illianor, we have to decide on who we're getting the carpets from.
right.
Can you just make carpets?
That's
No,
tedious.
Alright, you want to go craftsman shopping?
Apparently. So I'd like to gather information to find the best like a weaponsmith, but someone who works primarily in non-metallic materials.
Okay.
And that's what, straight charisma to gather information?
Just be like,
Possibly even someone that specializes in non-traditional materials.
Yeah, how
Rock picks up
difficult
the bone
is
with
that
the
for me
tack on
to
it.
You're picking up the bone that Aera's carrying, and she's just swinging her legs.
Just make a diplomacy or persuasion.
Holding the hammer in one hand
Wailing.
over my shoulder.
I want a list of 20 people with their comparative prices and access to their portfolios.
I want their social security number. I want.
I want you to search every farmhouse, henhouse, horse. You get quite a few lists, a few different people. There are people who specialize in non-traditional, not just on Cornyn, but off the mainland, like getting into Zubasu and those places. There's a handful of specific artisans who work primarily with what would be classified as monk weapons, but usually more with traditional materials. You have a few options available.
I'm not going to stop at one person. We are going to get a person who specializes in non-traditional materials and the person who specializes in monk weapons. And the plan is to somehow convince the two of them to work together to make the ultimate pair of nunchucks.
And this is how we make our own romantic comedy.
Aera's giving you like the Steven Universe scar-eyed face.
It's the bracers of defense all over again.
What part of this seems out of character? They're going to be paying me to do it.
No.
Oh wait, no. We've moved past that. Right, we've moved past that.
I brought you along.
I'm happy to help. It's good to feel appreciated. I'm not gonna lie.
So you do find two craftspeople to work together, but there's a snag.
Oh,
Do tell.
tell.
They are ex-lovers, and not end amicably.
I might know a thing or two about this.
What were you on about?
So
I
you
reserve
get
my
the
right to
one,
comment on
you
my
get the one in, and then the other enters, and there's that like supposed to be that meet cute scene where you're like, oh, it's like, oh, what an awkward moment. No, they see each other and just like look at you, and then both are about to leave.
No.
I drop. It's just copper, but they don't need to know that. A heavy sack of coin on the desk.
You motherfucker.
A bag of penny.
And
As Throck's standing in the doorway with the bone over his shoulder, like, are we doing it? We're doing this?
We don't want you to bone. We want you to make something out of bone.
Thank you both. Please, the other both of you, please sit down. Let's discuss terms.
they both sit down. I should mention that one is a gnomish woman, the other is a human woman.
Come on up.
Still not in the top 10 list.
Well,
Top 20 though.
They're sitting very far away from each other. They're not having it.
So, how about you tell me what is required to have the both of you operate together.
They both say in unison, a miracle.
Jasper. No.
Hey, this is crack knuckles.
A miracle of what variety? You'd be surprised as to what my talents can provide. Shut up. I'm engaged. I'm not going to.
He's not that high level of a bard.
The gnomish girl says, "You're not my type anyway. Maybe you're hers." And the human woman looks and like her face is red. She's like, "I'm sorry. Is he nice and tall enough for you?" No, but
That's enough.
So,
Here's how these negotiations are going to work. I'm going to ask you a civil question. You are going to respond with a civil answer. If you get along at the end of this, fine by me. If you hate each other afterwards, fine by me. But realistically, I'm sure that at least one of you want your name on this item. And if not, I will find two people who will. Is that clear?
yes.
Now, I think I just lost a few moments of my memory, so we're going to try this again. For me, what are your terms for the construction of this item?
The gnome says, "I want payment in. You must provide at least one other dragon. I want teeth from a blue dragon. I want a wing from a white dragon. I want the scales of a green dragon, and I want the tail from a blue dragon."
Arranis prefers to make a stupid decision.
And what are your terms?
1,000 gold. And I want my name to be etched into the item.
Will they be able to keep the magic in it?
What do we have in the name of dragon parts?
It's
I want to know what I'm bluffing with and what I have to offer.
in the
We
bag
have-
of holding.
I, in particular, have 16 dragon claws of indeterminate type and 2 ancient red dragon claws.
What do we have in terms of variety? Do we have a part of each dragon?
We have blue, white, black, and red.
Okay, let me find.
I don't know if we got anything off the.
God, I'm bad at everything.
Blue dragon teeth,
The
blue
green.
scales, or black scales, blue blood, a dragon hand,
Yes.
white dragons, white scales, other teeth.
Do I think that
Couple ribs.
offering a single dragon claw would be sufficient for what I'm about to get out of this person, or is that overselling it?
That's overselling it. If you can offer her dragon parts from a couple of dragons, it might be sufficient.
So, your specific requirements and components is not currently reachable. Your gold price is, I find, acceptable. How about 3 pounds of black dragon scales, a vial of blue dragon blood, 2 pounds of white dragon scales, and did we get red dragon scales?
I collected some for my cloak, but that's it.
Okay.
I have some claws.
And you are welcome to the byproduct of the femur.
Make a persuasion.
Am I a high enough level bard to inspire myself? I can't remember.
I don't
I
think
don't
so.
think so.
I don't think so.
Can I
You're
help
just
out,
not that into yourself yet.
like Vanna Whiting? The,
I think that's literally next level, but I'll check for you.
doing, like,
14th level. I am
Ooh.
high enough level for this.
Oh, hot damn.
So persuasion plus, I believe it's a D10.
yes.
See the big bucks.
24, not bad. If not, we stall out until I can make a better roll.
Can I assist somehow? Can I like Vanna White the dragon bits? Like,
She sighs and says, "I'll accept that."
Nice.
All right, so Illianor, master of the bag of holding. We are down all the black dragon scales, 2 pounds in a vial.
Let's see. File all skins.
And then 2 pounds of the white dragon.
Pounds of the white. Okay.
Now, how long do I have to wait for my product to be finished?
also really be able to keep it magical.
And-
We 2 if you want us to make it magical. 3 if you want to make it worthwhile.
Can we 3?
I find 3 weeks to be acceptable. Now, I want assurances that there will be no that there will be no disturbances during the course of the 3 weeks.
Okay. You promise nothing will go wrong.
I look at the other one.
Yes, nothing will go wrong.
Okay. So here's the final agreement. In exchange for the monetary values that we've just discussed, you will craft a pair of nunchucks, was it?
Yeah.
A pair of nunchucks inscribed as per her instructions. It will have the magical properties that you seem to be able to imbue with it. And then in 3 weeks' time, you'll either have a status update or a product.
Yes.
If it's terminated, you will be paying 5,000 gold pieces collectively. And then you'll be persuading me not to run your reputations through the mud.
Mm.
Make a persuasion. Actually, make an intimidation.
Yeah, intimidation.
I'm not very good at intimidation, unfortunately.
Can I help by like scowling?
And that I've been holding the bone for the entire time.
Yeah. Do I have an advantage on that roll?
It's more of a social intimidation than a physical intimidation.
I would also like to,
Oh,
They kind of look at you, and then they look at each other, and then they look at you, and they say, oh, "Okay."
And please, make sure that both of your names are on the items. I would like to remember the excellent craftsmanship. Or proof of the failure.
And with that, you turn and stride away.
Pretty much. I leave.
take it.
I motion for Throkk in the. I'm playing diplomat. I'm playing diplomat, so just follow along. Look. To drop the bone,
It breaks into annoying people.
and I leave this. I take the supplies with me, and I nod them, wish them both a good day, and then leave.
You want Throkk to leave the bone with them?
They're gonna make. That's how they're gonna make the weapon.
Oh, quick question. Sorry, I was just looking at my sheet. Do I have my Braces of Defense and Stone of Good Luck back? The pile of things?
Your Stone of Good Luck.
Okay, cool. Alright. So I'll probably look to get some Braces of Defense here against it.
Oh, I need to unattune from an item. Oh no.
So, what you guys like to do next? You've got 3 weeks to kill.
Well, first of all, Vernon is taking off his hat. He goes, would anybody like a very nice hat?
Me?
Anyone else want a very nice hat?
I got a
What's it
really nice cloak
Huh?
coming.
I want it.
Plus, I have a really
Like,
nice.
I'm asking game mechanically what it does.
It's a hat of intellect.
Oh, so it's only to 19. I'm already at 20. No thanks.
I don't think we want a smart Throkk.
Right, I give it to Aera.
Want a hat? Want a hat? Can we like take the band out of it though?
So Throkk takes off the helmet that he's kind of just been wearing and not attuning to. So anybody want this? Or should we like maybe give it back to Minist and maybe that'll help us out a little bit?
I don't know that I want to give anything to Minist.
No, but after what Illianor have discussed, I think that we could arrange a trade.
Okay, I put it in the bag of holding. The party's bag of holding, so it's separate from my instruments.
Right here. Jeff.
Yeah?
I'm going to just give you the full text of
Random shit.
what's going to post in here.
Oh goody, I have dwarven diplomacy in my future. Such a subtle and practiced craft.
Yes.
Like as subtle as the sound of a hammer striking an anvil.
So Throkk, if Throkk doesn't have any other purchases, he's just gonna help with the construction over the next 3 weeks until he gets his loot and his cloak.
Oops.
All right. What's everyone else doing?
How many attunement slots do we have again? Is it
3.
2 or 3? Okay. I want to go and try to find some bracers at Feds again, because I'm still missing mine. I have plenty of money, so I don't need Arranis' help anymore. I don't think. But see if I can find
Make
them.
persuasion, try to gather information.
Hey! Hey!
Listen,
You got him sell it. Hey!
listen.
You ask around, but no one knows what you're talking about.
Nah.
If only you had a effective and dare I say handsome bard to help.
Oh, you want- You want armor bracers? Yeah, we have armor bracers. Do you want the rest of the armor?
So I'm gonna go shopping with I almost said Krissa, with Aera.
All right,
I wouldn't
good.
put shopping with Chris on anyway.
You ask around. No bracers of armor.
I'm not looking for bracers of armor. I'm looking for bracers of defense.
No bracers of defense. Nothing.
Are you sure? I rolled a 33. Are you sure that they don't just spawn out of the fucking ether at that point?
Down, top to bottom. You actually go back to the old man and ask him, and he says that he does not have any.
Okay.
We can try Rielden Capital as well. But I'd like to take care of some me things, and if Illianor could save me some money if he's feeling up to it.
Also, we have like that new.
You see that?
I have a library.
We have that diplomatic incident thing going on. We should probably make certain that nobody thinks that we killed that that fire giant
Yeah,
for
but here's
no
the thing.
reason.
Why would anybody think that it was us?
I mean, we're the closest. You know, if somebody fights and you look around and see who did it, and there's only one other person in the room, it's probably them if it wasn't you.
Has it been you the entire time?
No.
Are you the one who's been farting every time we're in a building?
No.
Aera! It's been really terrible.
No.
Oh my god. Hold on,
Look, I eat a lot of meat, okay?
Oh, just the first one.
I eat a lot of meat, okay?
Aera!
Sometimes they get a little...
Talk to a doctor, for God's sake!
I apologize. Here. You don't understand. I don't have butt cheeks. French.
Aera, look who you're talking to. How many of us do you have? How many
to Arranis?
How many of us do you have to explain yourself to at this point?
At least 2 of you.
You don't have to. I just enjoy it.
Oh god, she's done it again! Oh god! Oh god! Oh.
So how about this? How about this for a game plan?
Blame the cloaca, man. Blame the cloaca.
I do, I blame it.
How about this? How about this for a game plan? This can be modified slightly if Illianor is not on board. How about we go investigate the whole Fire Giant's bad thing, and then we take a few days to stop at River's Keep so that you can survey the construction, where we'll have the construction site. And then we'll go to the capital of Rielden for a shopping trip. If not, I'm sure we could find them in Minist. But we're first going to have to enter trade negotiations with Minist.
Minist.
Yeah.
Don't get me started.
So the reason why I'm hesitant is because I literally just spent like some amount of time calculating how much money I would need to cast the spells for like the year to make it permanent. And then I spent all that money.
What I'm talking about is casting the teleport spell.
Oh yeah, I can cast the teleport spell, no problem.
Yeah, no, yeah. I'm asking you to, if you would so kindly chauffeur us for like a 3-day trip.
Oh yeah. I'm just out of money. That's all I'm saying. I've got 1 gold piece to my name right now. So yeah, we can.
So, how about we spend the next 2 days making sure that there is no fire giant problem?
Yeah.
Sounds reasonable.
That sounds important.
We go to River's Keep. We can drop off the families. We can do what shopping we need to. And then we can go to Rielden, do the remainder of the shopping, and then head back.
Okay.
Assuming we want to head back, we could stay in River's Keep.
I have some stuff that I'm waiting on.
Yeah.
Of course. We'll come back, we'll get our stuff, and then we'll go back to River's Keep. Fair enough?
3 weeks.
Sounds like a good idea.
I mean, we could stay at River's Keep and teleport on the 3rd week.
You guys are fucking lucky.
Why, did you just read the teleport spell?
Yeah.
We know all the circles.
No. I'm saying
circles.
to go to the back to the volcano, you need something that was,
From there to heaven. No error.
and you've got
My hammer?
the hammer, the Helm of Brilliance. You've got money.
Yep.
Yeah, I haven't spent a copper piece yet. I took the stuff with me. They're making the stuff, and then I'm paying.
So you teleport there.